Hello YouTube, this is Kurt with Outdoor Medic 72 channel, and I'm going to be doing a upgraded version of the 50 caliber ammo can stove. The stove on the right was the first one my sons and I came up with. We kind of call it our R&D stove. We kick it around and used it and abused it, and kind of a proof of concept type machine here, and works pretty good. Definitely had some improvements to do, and this stove here is the improved version. So the first video was on this stove here. Some of the things you're noticing, that it does not have the vent pipe. The fitting, which was a CMV fitting, I found was a zinc alloy, and it actually melted during the high heat test. So I have, excuse me for the moving around here. Apologize guys, I know it's kind of crappy. But this is the piping system that we're able to cram in to this one now. It's just your standard galvanized vent piping. So that's what we end up using, and it works okay, you know. Not great, but came up with a better idea. So just to show, here we have the door latch. We had a small kind of venting system, just kind of crude. You can see the hole here, and then the grate was even to the hole opening. Now, real quickly, it's about a 3.5 inch opening wide. This stove, we also kind of came up with an idea as far as having a grate on top. I found that to be kind of problematic. Heavy creosote and rust on it. So what I'll probably improvise for any future stove is just if I want to do a grill material, I'm going to do it kind of afterwards, just put it on the outside of the stove. So anyhow, that was the R&D stove. Here's just for comparison, a brand new 50 caliber ammo can box. That'll be my next stove I'll be working on. So the new stove, improvements. We'll start off with the door. We have a new venting system. It's a slide. It does work. This paint is kind of drying, so I'm trying not to scratch it too much. This stove here is on a trade, so I want this to be pretty much pristine when he gets it, and I'll let the guy I'm trading it for beat it up. But as a comparison, there's that door. When we open up this door, you can see it's a much bigger opening, almost 4.5 inches. It goes the whole length of the can, and there's actually a section down here removed. The grate's up a little bit higher, and this way we have better access for ash removal. One of the biggest problems in this one was that if I wanted to remove the ash, it would well, you couldn't do it without turning the can upside down. So, and then you can see the air intake holes on the inside of the door. Came up with another idea. Now this is a Type B gas vent. It's double-walled construction, which is kind of nice. It should help from this not getting quite as hot, and it actually goes into the stove itself. But I came up and devised a venting system as well. And you can see in there, kind of fabricated bolt. Because it's double walled, I was able to punch a hole through the inside wall for that bolt and drop it down. This is just a standard stainless plate cover for electrical box. And you can see I just kind of bent up the tip there. That way you could, use your knife or a stick and just kind of open that up. And I just, you can see it perfectly balanced. So for a full opening, you're good to go. And then if you want to kind of play with your exhaust dampening system, I guess, you're able to do that. I'm going to set this down aside for a second. Here's the inside part of the stove. And one of the aspects of going with this Type B gas venting piping is, as you can see here, there's a double wall construction. I can take this off, and if I wanted to, use some more piping and come up, with a taller vent system, if I want to do so. But this stays in, and you can see the bottom grate there. So really happy with this exhaust pipe system. It's really simple, really easy. Cost is up a little bit more because I'm using this type of piping, but I'm okay with that. There's going to be no melting factor as I had with the with this bracket. Now I have found out that those CMV fittings do come in stainless steel, so I'm going to see if I can order one for this stove. I'm going to remove this top grate, and I believe what I'm going to do here is just cut out the opening the same size as this one and just recycle the stove. I'll put a new door on it probably, but I'm going to keep this one for myself, just going to do some changes. But for trading, bartering, and for selling, this is going to be the model I'll be producing here. So any questions, please feel free to send me an email. Questions on the video. If you'd like to order one, let me know. I'll be coming up with a price here shortly once I get all the parts list and components tallied up. If you want to barter, you got something you want to barter, I'm up for bartering too, so that's it. That's the new and improved 50 caliber ammo can stove. Again, this is Kurt with Outdoor Mag 72. Thanks for watching. And you go from your basic GI issue, the initial R&D stove, to the final product. Thanks for watching.